We're in the middle of a very special power hour right now. We're asking for your donations of $25. A one-time $25 donation at 623-5437 makes such a difference here at Tucson Medical Center. Children's Miracle Network, it's our Mountain of Miracles Radiothon, and it's Jenny and Chris.
And we are joined by another part of the TMC family. We just had a power service.
Whoa, that was crazy.
All right, Omar Cabrera and his mom, Gaby. Thank you for joining us today. We appreciate you being here. And Omar is a hero and a champion for CMN. Tell us a little bit about Omar's journey, please.
Omar was, when he was born, he aspirated meconium, so his lungs got really damaged. And when he was like around a year or two, the doctors found out that everything that he was swallowing was going into his lungs. So from there on, he was getting pneumonia all the time, and we were coming in the hospital for months, and pretty much that's what Omar's life has always been. Getting sick. Any little cold to him was something big where we had to come to the hospital. He was like, I think 5 years old when he started the need for oxygen. So since age 5, he's been carrying an oxygen tank with him. And pretty much it was in and out of the hospital.
Gaby, how important has the staff here at TMC been for you to support you through kind of and navigate this whole lifestyle that you have with Omar?
Well, I think it's, besides the doctors, they're the most important, and the nurses, because they make you feel at home. They make you feel special. They look into whatever you need that they can provide. They make his stay fun because it's not easy. It's really hard for him as a patient and for us, the family, because we're from Nogales. And I had to stay here with him and his dad and his sister in Nogales in school. So they made our stays really comfortable and warm, and we like them all. They're really special and they're all really nice.
Could you describe what was going through your head the moment you received the diagnosis for Omar, and how you felt and what went through your mind at that time? What did you think of?
Well, first of all, it's like you can't believe it's happening to you. Omar is my firstborn, so you're expecting what every other mom is, a healthy baby. You're waiting to be a mom and carry your child, and once they tell you that he has a sickness, there's a problem, he's gonna be in the hospital, because he was in the hospital for 6 months before he got to go home.
Wow.
So it was pretty hard. You really, it's hard to accept it at the beginning, because it's something that you don't wish and you're not expecting, but being here, the nurses and the staff, they just, they make it so easy for you, and it wasn't that, hard after a while, because we felt at home, we felt cared for, and at good hands.
And what gave you the strength when you felt like this is going to be hard?
Well, first of all, our Lord God, and everybody who was praying for him, for us. And just, seeing the other kids that were in the hospital with him, seeing that we were not the only ones with this kind of a problem, because there were other kids who had a similar situation like him, or even worse than him. So, you see all this, and even the parents, you become to get to know them, because if they're here for a long stay. So you start talking with the parents, you start becoming friends with the staff. You know, so it's the whole group together of being with the sick child
Part of the community.
Yes.
623-5437, 623 Kids. Omar, do you want to talk to anything that you'd like to say? Because you've been a CMN champion. You have experienced all of this kind of medical stuff in your life. What has TMC been like for you in your life? Yeah, that's good. They've been good to you, and they kept you entertained. I mean, I think that's something that we touch on so much here. Your dollars at 623-5437, they help to buy some of the stuff that helps to keep you entertained. Like whether it's video games or books or coloring or that kind of thing. I'm sure we're way beyond coloring now. I don't need to go there, Omar, but when you were little, right?
You like to color still, right?
Oh, really? Cool, Project Runway, here we come. All right.
That is absolutely right.
That's one of my favorite shows.
You have won Jenny's heart.
Yes, you have.
Do a whole line for Jenny. We will be talking to Omar.
Yeah. She said, keep me in mind, right?
The question is your mom's mom listening right now? Is she okay? Okay. Thank you, Omar.
Omar,
wow.
Thank you guys. Omar,
you guys are great.
Thank you both so much for sharing your story. I wish you the best. I mean, Project Runway, I can't wait to
I see you on Project Runway.
My eyes are lighting up.
Absolutely. And I see Grandma on there as well. Definitely. There will be a special role for Grandma on Project Runway. 623 Kids, 623-5437. An inspiration, Omar Cabrera, who was the Children's Miracle Champion in 2003 in Arizona. Just a fantastic man. Thank you for being with us today. Thank you, Gaby.
Thank
you so much. And
thank you, TMC.
What great tales of strength and just championship of just triumphing over a lot of odds, and Omar is an example of that. That's what's happening here through Children's Miracle Network at 623 Kids, 623-5437. It's Jenny and Chris broadcasting live. TMC, it's TMC for children.